Taping over now.
Hello. Hello?
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey.
How are y'all
Call-
doing?
Oh, we doing good. Can you call me back on my house phone? I can hear you better.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Bye.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, y'all doing all right tonight?
Yeah, y'all.
Well, everybody, I think I might be getting kicked into the prostrate club. Goddamn, I've been peeing about every 30 minutes, burning like hell. We're going to go to the doctor tomorrow.
Yeah.
Might be something medicine. But that's all that's going on around here.
Well, you're fading out.
Maybe, can you hear me all right now? This damn phone's been turned to 32nd of an inch. Can't nobody hear me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Pat to get us another phone.
Yeah.
All she's got to do is whip through.
Go to hollering on the other end.
All she's got to do is next time she's rolling through Walmart, just stop by and get a new phone.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. This is an aggravating ass deal here.
Yeah.
Well, she just come in and give me the finger. Said it was my finger over the mouthpiece.
Oh. Yeah, you've sounded way off.
Well, I guess I do hold it with my finger over the mouthpiece.
Well, guess who called this afternoon and is coming to Nashville?
Who?
Letty.
My God, going to drive up there?
Yeah, Mary Ruth and her husband are coming up here, and they've got them a hotel, and Letty wants to come over here, and it'd be Good Friday, be in April. So, well, I'm glad, yeah.
She's done a lot of good for everybody in the family. Well, she helped us a lot when I was down without jobs and things. I was working, your lady would show up here with them 3-gallon pot of soup and stuff,
Yeah, she's always.
She does a lot for Billy. She aggravates Billy a lot. Hauling food over all the time, but,
That's what she did for Mother.
She's got that, desire to do that, and ain't nothing nobody can do to stop her. They just have to take whatever she finds.
Yeah.
I was thinking this morning about how you used to go where the Uncle Alvin when they lived on 60,
Uh-huh.
on 74th Street.
Yeah.
It'd always be about 6 or 7 big biscuits there for breakfast. And they were the best damn biscuits I ever eaten. I didn't mean to ask Betty how she made them.
Well, I thought Moni made the best biscuits, and we've got a video of her teaching Willis how to make them. But I can make them. It's been several years since I've made them.
Kind of a package deal. Didn't they make them all from just flour?
Scratch, yeah. Flour and bacon. I don't know what all was in it, but she used Crisco lard, and then she'd put the black skillet, in the oven and get it hot, and then pull it out and just drop that biscuit dough with a spoon on there, and boy, when they come out, buttermilk was put in there too. When they come out, oh Lord.
Yeah, I can't remember eating her biscuits down there when they were living under that hill at Grandpa's place. So time to go off. He wasn't working if he could get paid what he thought he was worth. And he'd just go off and kill them hawks and anything he could bring back there, and Marty would cook it. It tastes good, especially when it had his biscuits there, gravy.
She had a wood-burning stove too. And a phone was on the wall that you would pick up the receiver and ring that thing on the side, and it would ring up at Grandma's house.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And there was a creek running down behind her house.
Yeah, it was. Well, the creek bottom, know, that's where old Tommy hunted a lot.
Yeah. And that's where Trevanion made her magic forest in the woods.
Yeah, well,
With pieces of glass and stuff, and they were fairies.
yeah. Well, I guess she had to have some release from Elsie.
Yeah.
Elsie, I don't know about Grandma giving Elsie a barbecue sandwich. She walked almost home and come back and throw it to the door.
Well, I hadn't heard that story.
Yeah, I said she walked almost home with that barbecue sandwich and turned around, walked all the way back, threw it in through the door. Grandma said, I don't need your damn charity.
Mm-hmm. She had never been right.
Oh, you know, they took Grandma for a while when Grandma was living over at Billy's. And they may have just been, I don't know, I guess they may have been living over on Walker Road, but anyway, they took Grandma over there and kept her a couple of days and just set her out on the porch and called Billy to come get her.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine nobody being mad at Grandma about anything.
Well.
Calm and ever quiet as she was, you know.
Yeah.
Well, she'd been tested for fire, you know, raising them nine Lord-ass kids running around. Well, I think Catherine got, as soon as one of them got old enough to help, they all helped. They got married. So she left, but I think Catherine got all the brunt of feeding the rest of them, you know.
Yeah.
Grandma was in Pineville for a while, so I guess.
Well, so was Aunt Elsie a couple of times.
Yeah. You know, Elsie's the only one that hung on. You know, she's so bad.
Yeah.
You know, she went through a stage about, I guess it's been 2 or 3 years ago, of calling me and calling Larry and calling Billy, saying they wanted us to come get her.
Yeah.
She convinced me. Hell, I was ready to go over there. And Savannah called me back and said that she wasn't in the right mind.
Yeah.
But they went ahead and brought her over here. And I don't know if they actually tried putting her in a nursing home over there or what, but anyway, she ended up back over in Texas.
Yeah. I imagine she's hard to put up with wherever she is.
Well, you know, it hadn't been but maybe just a year or so ago. And those Savannah and Richard brought her to Billy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was you there when she brought her in?
No, but Bibby's told us about it, and she spent the night.
Yeah, that's right. She did spend the night, yeah. And I went over and visited. She can't hardly hear anything. But she'd catch a little bit of the conversation and then just go to laughing like she always did. Imagine get right in front of her, scream right in her face, trying to let her hear what everybody was talking about.
Lord.
I'm glad for letting it, but I keep forgetting about Oana trying to play music, you know, so I guess that's...
I think Anna and her boyfriend are coming up here in a separate car. I think her boyfriend's got kinfolks up here. But it shocked me to think Letty was gonna...
Yeah, old Letty died of tickleitis or something like that. What's been wrong with her for months? Every time I'd call her, she'd say, well, I'm about dead, you know.
Yeah.
She'll shit a trail all the way from there to up here and back.
Should a ring around the moon.
You know, they got an oldest station here. But they got an ad on there about, I forget what they call it. It's not irritated stomach, but it's bowel syndrome or something like that.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
And while they're talking and advertising, you hear this long, drawn-out fart in the background. They got the same thing on TV, but they ain't got that fart sound really.
Yeah, there's a commercial for Gas-X, and everything is related to farting, and this woman's sitting at her desk, and I guess her secretary comes in and said, your son Rip is on line toot. But Mike is coming the 27th of this month.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's in a couple of more weekends. He's coming on a Friday evening and going back Sunday evening.
Well, he just come by himself?
Yeah. I'd rather him come by himself. I don't like to go there because that girl they're raising is just, she rules the house, and I can't take it.
No, I can't hardly stand to be around bad kids. I just
Throws a fit and goes to crying, and it just, I did not enjoy the last visit or two.
Well, them kids do that on purpose because they don't, the parents give anybody else any attention.
Well, they don't discipline her.
Yeah.
My theory is, children need a good ass whipping every now and then.
Well, it's just going to be rough on them in school,
Yeah.
They'll spend their time in the damn principal's office or sitting in the back of the room.
Yeah.
That just makes it rough on them. Wonder why that must be his wife, kind of.
His wife's child?
Well, no, his wife must be the one that won't let him discipline that child.
It's them together. I don't know. They try to negotiate with her. I told Mark when she gets to be a teenager, they're going to have their hands full.
Well, they might be fairly if people get killed in their bed.
Yeah.
You don't like the way negotiations.
Yeah. So, but we wanted to check on y'all, and we'll call back to see what the doctor has to say. You going Monday?
Yeah, we got to go tomorrow. I've about stood this pain as long as I can. Every time I pee, it's just like peeing fire.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably run some tests or something.
Yeah, Pat says I don't have a doctor because I ain't been.
Don't have what?
A doctor. I don't have my personal doctor. She thinks we go to the emergency room. They're going to do that anyway. They just going to send in whatever doctor's there. Old Flanagan's been her doctor. He built that big house over on that hill where Dad used to own that land. And he's been her doctor. And he gets over, crosses the fence and jogs around that field. So I guess he's almost part of the family,
Yeah.
But, well, I'm glad y'all called, Charlotte. When did you say Letty was coming up?
Good Friday. It's in April.
Yeah. Well, I hope old Letty makes it.
Yeah, me too.
Her and Mary Ruth and her husband will ride together.
Yeah. How old is Letty?
Yeah, I'm 72. They must be at least 75, maybe 76.
Yeah.
Sophie's 2 years older than me. They may be about 76, 77. Yeah. She gets to walk good, gets around good, and just acts and laughs and talks just like she always did,
Yeah.
She's got the kind of skin, it's a lot of, Grandma had that kind of skin. That has that dark pigment in it, and it don't show wrinkles.
Yeah.
As bad as black people, skin people do.
Yeah.
She don't look a hell of a lot different than she did when she was 50 years old.
Well.
I enjoy old lady. She was called and coming down here a lot until about a year ago, and she just quit. But she just really wasn't able, probably to damn price gasoline and stuff.
Yeah. But we were glad to hear from her, and I told her I'd cook something while she was here. She said, "Oh no, I don't eat much," and I said I don't eat much and something else. I don't know. Something. Bibby says she comes in there complaining about her stomach, and then eats a bunch of greasy stuff from fast food.
Well, like that, Alvin would not eat anything made in the pig.
That made him what?
That ain't made, didn't cook. He'd go all day. We'd go hunting. And if he didn't have something she had cooked. He just wouldn't eat. He said, and one time me and him and Junior went hunting, and he never would eat potted meat. Because somebody had found a cat's claw in potted meat years ago, he thought. I mean, so him and Junior go off on a damn all-day squirrel hunt trip. Way the hell back in the woods somewhere. Long ways away from home. Well, Junior was carrying somebody had the bag, you know, them old hunting vests like we used to have, had that kind of sack in the back where you put your squirrels. Junior was carrying that damn lunch. Well, Aunt May had made Alvin some hog head cheese sandwiches, 2 or 3 of them. And she put that, the rest of it was that potted meat. Well, old Junior was just reaching in there getting them sandwiches and handing me one, me and him eat everything but 2 sandwiches. It turned out the only thing left was them potted meat. So Alvin cussed, raised hell all the way back home. We'd eat those sandwiches up. But he would not eat one of them damn sandwiches. Potted meat and target.
Yeah. I just remember going to her house and her having a lemon pound cake.
Yeah.
She always had something on the stove.
Yeah, she done that even when she was working, you know. I could always, when I was working for myself back in the 60s, I guess 64, 65, either Sophie or Letty's, Aunt May's house, so I got caught up one day and got hungry. I could go to one of their houses and get something to eat. That went on the whole time I was working for myself. Letty was one that really had the most. She'd like to have 2 or 3 damn T-bones and a bunch of biscuits left over on top of her stove, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Albert, you know, he wanted to, he had to have plenty to eat, so they didn't keep it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you get it. Of course, they go to over Claywater. They've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Well, is she going to sing something up there? What's she coming for?
Oh, I don't think so. I think they're just coming to visit.
Visit her boyfriend's people.
Yeah.
You know, every time I ask about it, I met one of her boyfriends. Well, I asked about it when she done changed boyfriends again, and the next time I asked, she done changed again. Lady kind of keeps up with it.
Yeah.
But Lady gets a lot of enjoyment out of following around, listening to her sing around them places, you know.
Yeah. But
Albert Jr. I can't think of his name. He kind of drops out of sight.
John.
No, this is Albert Jr.'s boy.
Oh, I didn't know he had a boy.
Yeah, you know, him and old Grace separated, and they had that one boy. I can't think of his name, but he got into religious music. And he tried to sing in a real, Ryan is his name. Ryan was singing in a real high-pitched voice, which is just unusual for a man, you know.
Yeah.
And Letty went off and bought us a CD player, which is what we played some of those songs years on. But to play old Ryan's music, but we just, it was he just didn't really care a tune or something. we tried to listen to it out of gratitude for the tape player, but we hadn't listened to it in a while.
Well.
Yeah, old Ryan, he you know, he's real feminine, and he left home and living on East Kings Highway, and it's a damn straight road from where they lived in apartments on East Kings Highway up to where he worked at some place. He rolled his damn car right up beside that lady. And ain't nobody ever figured out how he done that. He must reach down to get something, you know, roll his car. Maybe Letty still, you know, she stays in contact with him, you know.
Yeah.
Where's in Virginia, but of course it's as much, really more Melissa's fault than anything else. Ray was making real good money. Her and old Grace would get on that phone at night, and they'd get like a $500 or $600 phone bill every month. Just Melissa and Grace talking. They finally took Melissa's case to court. It's ruled that she's gonna have to sell her house within 90 days or take it to a sheriff's sale, you know. And but she is gonna get 2/3 of the money, and Larry get 1/3. So we gotta get braced for her to move in down here.
Yeah. Well.
That's just, I'm just glad you got some place to move to.
Yeah. And get out from under that stress of that house note.
She said her bladder's about to fall out now. And you can't take all long enough to get it fixed because you're trying to run that damn house now.
Yeah. So
In
it's.
fact, she wouldn't even have to work. She moved down here. She's growing and blowing for her car. No, that's all she's doing.
Yeah. Well, it'll end up being a good thing for her.
Yeah, it will. And them boys, they stay at Ray's a lot anyway. He's got a little camp up there. He's done. Of course, Justin didn't want to move to the country because he's got 2 or 3 different friends to come by and pick him up. He's afraid they won't come down here, but we'll do something.
Yeah.
Keep for him or something. Entice them down here to get over Justin.
Yeah.
How's your dog doing, Charlotte?
She's doing good. She's laying here on the floor. She's.
Moving people left the dog here with Si.